that proved Google changed the entire definition of the word racist to try and make black people eligible to be racist, but the facts remain that black people cannot be racist according to the dictionary and the scientific model of the white man's own academic institutions. Now, I proved this years ago using the Google definitions, which at that time were the same as the dictionary definitions, but now Google has proven the dangers of big tech companies having the power to program public narrative and redefine the reality around us. With only just a few strokes of a keyboard, they can change instantly everything we've ever known and make facts appear to be non-facts. Stay woke. So, let's get back to the dictionary facts. The original definition of racist is someone who believes their race is superior to another. Now, in my original video, I said the keywords are believes and superior, which believes mean to accept an opinion or non-fact as true, and superior meaning higher in rank, and rank in this sense meaning social classification. So a racist is someone who accepts as truth a non-factual opinion that their race is higher in rank or social classification than another. Boom. So anyway, in my original video, I showed y'all that there's no need for us to argue about this because there's already a branch of the white man science that deals with this. It's called taxonomy. Taxonomy is the branch of science that deals with classifying organisms, and humans are organisms. Upon further research, I discovered that they even have a specific branch of taxonomy that classifies humans. It's called human taxonomy. In human taxonomy, the Homo sapiens have the highest taxonomic rank out of the human family that we know today. And Neanderthal is classified as a subspecies of Homo sapien. Science of today is showing you that black people do not have Neanderthal genes in us. Neanderthal genes come from non-black people. So if you have Neanderthal genes in you, that means then someone in your family had sex with a non-black person. But your black ancestry is what accounts for your purity and pure Homo sapienism, if you will. This is your own science, Mr. White Man, that says this. So these are facts. This is not a belief. This is what we know. And no, it's not an opinion. It's what your science concluded. So I repeat, the definition of a racist is someone who believes that one race has a higher taxonomic rank than another. You see how this clarifies things? It makes it much simpler. We black people don't have to believe because we know what our taxonomic rank is. We are 100% pure humans. That is us, even before y'all science told us.
So you can find in people of European and Asian ancestry evidence of about 7%, 5 to 10% of your genome is common with that of Neanderthals. And in fact, the Africans who came out from Africa have no evidence of any Neanderthal genes in them. No evidence of admixture. So they're the real pure humans. Homo sapiens. Really, really interesting, and it gives you a lot to think about.
We already knew. And I used Google to define this 5 years ago and to prove this. And y'all know what Google did after I proved it and posted it online? They changed the whole definition and tried to complicate it. Look at how the definition changed from this, nice and simple, into all of this. Now remember, in my original video, I told y'all how these tricky white folks were deflecting away from the question by using the definition of racism. The question is, can a black person be a racist? Can a black person be racist? So why are you defining the word racism, which is a byproduct of the word racist? So you see, that's how you know they're reaching. And that's why this new definition looks very weird, especially when I got the receipts that shows y'all changed it after my presentation in 2016. But I'm going to dismantle this new definition as well. But for now, I'm just going to play the conclusion from my original video because it still stands as valid and no one has debunked it as yet.
Conclusion. When answering the question, can a black person be a racist? It's a chronological error to present the definition for racism before presenting the definition and analysis of the actual word used in the question, which is racist, and that's what I did just now. I gave you the analysis. The chronological essentiality cannot be ignored because in nature, it's impossible for racism to manifest without there first being a racist to precede it. But the reverse is quite common in society. In other words, racism can't exist without a racist, but a racist can exist without the presence of racism being detectable or evidenced. Therefore, regarding the specific question, can a black person be a racist, the definition of racism is not necessary. In fact, the definition of racism being present will likely bring confusion that is easily avoidable. Essentially, it is morally, chronologically, scientifically, etymologically, illogical, and irrefutably incorrect for a black person to be classified as a racist, according to the vocabulary and science of the standard American academic model, mainly because their own standard taxonomic model classifies African/black people with the highest taxonomic rank on the planet, which relieves the struggle of black people having to believe they are the highest rank or most superior rank. Since a black person is not subjected to the disposition of belief regarding superior taxonomic rank, racists cannot be associated with black people. The word racist just is not possible. Racist, you have to believe. Okay. Specifically, the scientific consensus based on mapping the genome of Neanderthals does not allow a black person to be racist because all other races are technically subspecies of black people. So you see there was a slight error here in my typing. But you guys got everything is there. Here is the visual for that. You know, this is what you focus on. A person who believes, the first keyword, believe, and superior is the second keyword that you analyze when you're talking about what is a racist. Now, the adjective is a lot clearer for you. Having or showing the belief that a particular race is superior to another. So, once and for all, I'm going to make it this very clear. This breakdown is what is just the end of the argument. Having the belief is what makes you a racist. The possession of the belief. But showing the belief is what is racism, is what's considered racism. The action is racism. Okay? The action of the belief. So if you're in a group of people and, you know, you're a white person, you know, you think that your people taught us everything, you know, you were the first to do anything, then you're a racist. Because thinking that yourself, you know, to be first in anything that you actually were not first in makes you a racist. If you think white people were the first in America, if you think Christopher Columbus discovered America, then you're a racist. If you think that white people actually first settled in Europe, first settled the Middle East, you're a racist. If you think white people were the first to come up with writing or mathematics or philosophy or science, then you're a racist. If you think white people were the first to, you know, do anything that they were not the first to do, then you're a racist. Okay, this goes much deeper than your hatred for black people. And let's get this very clear. The dictionary is clear and concise, as you all accept it to be, right? In my paradigm, that's a whole nother discussion. You don't have time. We don't have time for that. But let's just put it this way. There are way more racists in America than we even knew. Because I just exposed, using your academic model, what a racist really is. It deals with the belief of superiority is a group. If you think white people as a group displayed superiority or a higher rank or to be first or come before any other group as a whole, black people, other type of people, that means you're a racist if it's not indeed true. So when you feel that your people have accomplished something great and did it first, you better be for certain, right, and exact in your information, or you're going to be a racist. But many of you don't care about being a racist. I'm done. Points proven. This video is over.
So let me add to this for 2021. If you think white folks were the first people in Europe, you're a racist. If you're Chinese and you think your people were the first people in China, you're a racist. If you think Native Americans were first in America before black people, you are a racist. If you think non-black Hispanics were the first in Mexico and Central and South America, you are a racist. It's about rank, right? Who was first? That's what it's about now. It's much deeper now because y'all done made me pull the dictionary out on y'all ass. So if you think Plato and Pythagoras and Socrates and these folks are the fathers of philosophy and math and all of this, etc., you're a racist. If you even think white folks ate peanut butter before us, you're a racist too.